Okay, I'm going to try and get through this as smoothly as possible. Spent the past 2 days on set. I wanted to do an interesting post for for today. I wasn't sure how I was going to top just having something interesting going on because all I had was school today. So I'm going to read a story, then do something stupid because I think the blog should be a reflection of, I want to like represent myself accurately, and I like to be perceived if it's deep, but let's face it. Okay, so. This is the story of Androcles. Let's see. Androcles was a slave. Hold on. A slave named Androcles once escaped from his master and fled to the forest. As he was wandering about, there came upon a lion, laying down, moaning and groaning. At first he turned to flee, but finding that the lion did not pursue him, he turned back and went up to him. As he came near, the lion put out his paw, which was all swollen and bleeding, and Androcles found that a huge thorn had gotten into it and was causing all the pain. He pulled out the thorn and bound up the paw of the lion, who was soon able to rise and lick the hand of Androcles like a dog. Then the lion took Androcles to his cave, and every day used to bring him meat from which to live. But shortly afterwards both Androcles and the lion were captured, and the slave was sentenced to be thrown to the lion after the latter had been kept from food for 3 days. The emperor and all his court came to see the spectacle, and Androcles was led out into the middle of the arena. Soon the lion was let loose from his den, and rushed, bounding and roaring towards his victim. But as soon as he came near to Androcles, he recognized his friend, and fawned upon him, and licked his hand like a friendly dog. The emperor, surprised at this, summoned Androcles to him, who told him the whole story, whereupon the slave was pardoned and freed, and the lion let loose to his native forest. And the moral of the story is gratitude is the sign of noble souls. And that's very true. I think in life, being able to say thank you or just be grateful for the things that we have, and that's it doesn't like you take for granted those that have helped you out. So to everybody that's helped me out, thank you. But I borrowed that story from Aesop's Fable. It's also something my dad a story he used to tell us when we were kids. But this is something I just used to do as a kid. It's a fun little trick I learned playing football. I realized I had a pretty hard head. Day 15!